I believe people are shaped by their individual experiences. Not a single person on this earth has lived the same life as any other individual. Our views, understandings, and beliefs are all affected by what we go through. I think that is why a subject as broad as multicultural education can look so many different ways and mean so many different things. Truly, my greatest takeaway from the last few months in this class and at my field site was the importance of humility. Humility is accepting that we don't know or understand everything. It is a willingness to surrender. It's the quality of getting outside of oneself and recognizing the growth and learning that can be acquired through another person. Like this elephant, majestic in stature and strength, is taking time to truly listen and learn from another source outside of himself. Likewise, the student or human is on the same level and is learning from the elephant. These are a few images straight from Miss Bellany's first grade classroom at Hillsdale Elementary. Hillsdale is located on the west side and is a Title I school. They are a part of the Granite School District. It serves a myriad of locations of all upper, lower, and mid socioeconomic circumstances. The requirements for students are all the same across the regions. A child who comes from a broken home, faces hunger, and has little parent support is expected to meet the same standards as a student on the east side who can have a tutor and have supportive parents in and out of the classroom. The district is a little off their mark by expecting this to be a reality. This is an obvious image from the classroom. I started looking at this reading material that were in these bins in the back of the classroom. They were separated between those who were reading a level, who were beyond, who were approaching, and those who were below, as well as English language learner material. However, none of these books have been touched this whole school year. They were in mint condition. And Miss Billany explained to me that even her students are so below that these materials don't make a difference. They are not helpful. So there they sit at the back of the classroom collecting dust. It's one thing to know the problem, but Granite School District definitely needs a different solution. They don't realize what measures are actually needed in Title I schools. I did want to reiterate what I stated earlier. Multicultural education is viewed differently by everyone. I don't know if me or Miss Billany quite saw eye to eye, but I did want to share some of her views because they are important. She relayed to me that sometimes she felt as though the parents saw the school programs as handouts. School time was their child's free daycare, the free reduced breakfast and lunch program were their free meals, and the clothing donation programs were their free clothes programs. I am sure she has many experiences to back up her attitudes, and I can understand her frustration. These kinds of feelings and emotions are what hinder our progress as effective educators. Miss Billany did, however, show a real bias towards those who had supportive home lives. Granted, that was just a handful of students. Each student was given a binder to be in charge of on the first day of school. There were calendars and schedules and a reading log that was to be signed by a parent every night and brought to school the next morning, and this was how Miss Billany could measure the parents' involvement. Many seemed to take a backseat in their child's learning. This frustrated Miss Billany to no end, and I made a quick assumption, as did she, that these parents didn't care about their student. However, neither of us stopped to consider the possibility that maybe these parents were working 2 jobs. Maybe they weren't even at home during those hours that their child was. This could be a huge cultural difference in the home that the teacher is not accustomed to. This is a reminder that every situation, there's more than one side of the story. As educators, we need to start somewhere. Sometimes our workload may seem like a pile of dirty dishes. We have to learn to get all the dishes in the dishwasher by the end of the year. All students come with some prior stain, and some may be stubborn. Sometimes as educators, we must scrub for a long period of time. Sometimes we just need to step away and let it soak. In other cases, teachers are so overwhelmed at the task that they just neglect it altogether. But nothing quite compares to the feeling of accomplishment when you have successfully loaded the dishwasher and no one is left behind.